This first casting was so wild. It's actually never happened to me before. And then this afternoon, I was actually thinking that I could do a little spring wardrobe clothing haul and show you some of the spring pieces that I've got. Just getting ready to head out. I have a couple castings that I need to do this morning. I also need to run some errands, to be honest. It's a little bit of a gloomy day out, but we're gonna make the best of it. Anyway, welcome back to another vlog. If you guys are new here, my name is Daphne. I live in New York. I work as a model. And I'm just gonna take you guys along on a day in a life today. I have some castings, like I said. And then this afternoon, I was actually thinking that I could do a little spring wardrobe, like clothing haul, and show you some of the spring pieces that I've got. I know that's something that you guys have been wanting to see. And also, a couple of vlogs ago, I did a big purge of my apartment. And I finally got rid of stuff that I've just been like holding on to and keeping for no reason. Since then, I've picked up some pieces that I've really been needing, like good quality jeans, spring basics, and just staples that I was kind of missing in my closet for a while that I knew I really wanted to get. So I'm gonna share that with you later on in this vlog. Quickly show you guys my outfit before I go to my casting. I have to give a really big shout out to the stylist who did my hair at work yesterday, because thanks to him, I don't have to do my hair for my castings, which honestly saves me so much time. In terms of my outfit, I'm just wearing a simple long sleeve shirt from Aritzia. It's not that cold today, so I'm just going light on the layers. This jacket is from Girlfriend Denim. I got it last year in the fall, and it's just been one of my staple pieces. These are my jeans from Citizens of Humanity. They're the Aninas. These are truly one of my favorite styles of denim. They're so comfortable and so flattering at the same time. It's kind of a sad story, but I recently ordered a pair of these in white from Poshmark, and I was so excited about them because they were brand new with tags, and I knew they were going to fit me because they're the exact same style as these, just in a different wash, and I got them for such a good deal. And I just knew that if I got a pair of white jeans in this style, I would wear them like crazy because they're so comfortable but also look so put together. Anyway, on the day that the package was supposed to be delivered, they marked it as delivered early in the morning, and the package just never showed up. I wanna say it's been about 10 days since it was supposed to be delivered, and I've obviously gotten in touch with Poshmark and stuff, and they've refunded me for the pair of jeans, but they still haven't come. So unfortunately, no white jeans. Not these white jeans, at least for me, but maybe they'll come around again at some point. Anyway, I really need to get going. I will take you guys along, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Made it down to Soho for the second casting. This first casting was so wild because basically I arrived at the same time as another girl, and we took the elevator up together. And as we were getting to the floor of the casting, she got an email from her agent saying that it was canceled. I was like, that's really crazy. That's actually never happened to me before. So I checked my email, and I hadn't received anything yet. So we ended up going in, and they saw us anyway. They had us try on the sunglasses. It was for like a sunglasses campaign. But afterwards, the casting did actually end up getting canceled. And so it's kind of funny how that happens. Sometimes, like, they had given us between 10 and 5 to come to the casting, so we pretty much could have come all day. Sorry if it's a little windy. And I just happened to go there early because I have so many other things that I need to do. But if I'd gone later, I wouldn't have met the client. I just came home and made myself my favorite easy high protein lunch. This is a piece of sourdough with cottage cheese and smoked salmon, and I put some chives on top. This is something I easily make twice a week. So easy, so quick, and so tasty. My hair has been completely destroyed by the weather. It's honestly kind of muggy outside. It's a little bit warmer than I thought it was gonna be. But I'm actually going to dinner tonight, so I have to wash it anyway, so that's fine. I just went in my closet to look for something comfy to put on, and I randomly found this t-shirt that I totally forgot about. It's from Aritzia, and it's honestly like super comfy. It's like 100% cotton t-shirt. It's oversized. I was like, immediately have to put it on, but I just made myself a coffee, and I'm going to show you guys the new pieces that I got for spring. So I bought quite a few things and I'm really excited to share these with you guys because I think a lot of us have the same taste in clothes and similar style. So I think there are going to be a lot of things that a lot of you guys will also like. All of these pieces are what I would consider to be investment pieces. And I know that that language is going around a lot on social media right now, but I truly think that the way to shop going forward is to buy things once and have them forever. Okay, I'm gonna start with pants because this is the category that I really needed to focus on. I needed new pants so badly. Simultaneously, this is the category that I find the hardest. It's hard to find good pants for tall girls, first of all, but also I feel like when you have a smaller upper body compared to your lower body, which I feel like I have a little bit, it's really hard to find pants that fit well without having to excessively tailor them. Starting with these jeans. These are from Anina Bing. They're called the Roy. And I'm gonna try all these on so you guys can see. This is the brand if you're not familiar. This is my first pair of jeans from this brand. And I have to say I've had my eye on these for a while and I'm so glad that I took the plunge and bought them because I've worn them like crazy. I've had these for a couple weeks now and I'm just obsessed with them. The fit is perfect. I did get these in a 25. Which I would say is probably my regular size at this point. Although I do have pants and jeans, particularly where I go for a 26 just because it's a little bit more comfortable. Great for tall girls, as you guys will see in the try on. They have this little split at the bottom. I wore these with sandals when I was trying them on, so you can really see the length. I'm 5'9" for reference. So these are really long. I'll probably end up wearing them with heels or boots most of the time, but that's honestly kind of what I was looking for. I really wanted to get a pair of blue jeans, especially for spring and summer, that I could dress up with a boot or with a heel. I have a couple of black pairs of pants that I can do that with, but most of my blue jeans are more casual and meant to be worn with sneakers. So I'm really, really excited about these and you'll be seeing them a lot in my vlogs. Okay, next I have this pair of trousers that I think some of you guys might recognize because I have them in another color. These are the Mason pant from Reformation. Just got these in black and I already have them in this camel color. These are the pants that I basically wear all spring and summer. They're incredible. This might honestly be my 5th year of owning these pants. I've had them for so long. This is one of my first, maybe is my first Reformation purchase ever. That's how long I've had these pants. And I was a little worried about the color because they are pretty light, but they've lasted me so long. They're basically good as new. And I don't really wear these in the winter, I will say, but I wear them so much in the spring and summer. I wash them all the time. They're just such a good staple pant. If you're looking for a really good spring trouser, these are definitely them. They're super lightweight. They're a really good length. I think they're a 32 inseam. I knew that I was gonna get a lot of wear out of these because I already have the tan color and I still find myself wearing a lot of black in the summer. Now you guys are gonna laugh because I also got the shorts version and I ended up going a size up in these. I got these in a 4 and then I got the pants in a 2. And I do have to get these tailored because they're a little bit big in the waist, but I wanted them to be a little bit more flowy in the leg. So I just went up a size. I have a couple pairs of shorts, but they're mostly denim shorts and I really just needed a nice pair that I could wear to castings or to the agency. And I think that these are gonna be really perfect for that and also just easy to throw on, lightweight, and also just a nice option to have for when it's really hot outside and even pants is too much. Okay, this next pair of pants is a splurge. I'm just gonna warn you guys, I've been wanting these for so long and I almost bought them last summer and then for whatever reason I decided not to. I don't know, sometimes I find things when it's too late in the season and then I can't justify myself getting them because I can only maybe wear them for a month or two. But I knew that this time around I really wanted to buy them. These are the Enza Costa Everywhere pant. They have a really simple elastic waistband and then they're full length black pants. These are more of a linen blend, whereas those, honestly, I don't know what the fabric is on those pants, but these are definitely more of a linen pant. Oh yeah, it's a mix of linen, cotton, and tencel. It's funny that these are called the Everywhere pant because that's really my intention with buying these is having a pair of pants that I can travel in where it's still comfortable, but also a little bit more elevated, a little bit more put together, or just running errands or running around the city. The sizing on these is a little funny. They are sized, I think, from 0 to 5 or 6. I ended up getting a size 1. So just keep that in mind if you guys are shopping these pants. And I also ended up getting these on Poshmark. And that's one of my biggest hacks, is if you're looking for something like a pair of pants or honestly anything really that's a little bit expensive, go on Poshmark and see if anyone is selling them. A lot of the times you can find these kinds of pieces with tags on and everything, never worn, and you can get them up to $100 cheaper than they would be if you buy them directly from the website. That's what I did with these. That's a really easy way to save yourself some money and still get the pieces that you want to get. Okay, so we're done with pants and I'm gonna move on to some tops and shirts and things like that. The first one I have is this white button down from Cezanne. This is a 100% cotton shirt. I knew I wanted to get some new button downs this year because, to be honest, they just end up getting really gross after a couple years, especially when you wear them to the beach. I already have this in a blue striped version. If you guys were watching my vlogs last summer, you've probably seen it so much because I basically wore it every day. I just love having button downs to kind of wear over my shoulders when I'm in the subway or when I'm in a restaurant and they have the AC on. But also, if I'm walking outside for a while, I like to protect my shoulders and my arms and honestly my chest from the sun because I'm super pale. Yeah, these are just great for many reasons. If you see me walking down the street in New York, chances are I have some sort of shirt or cover up with me at all times. Okay, this last piece is an honorable mention because this was gifted. This is a denim shirt from Dish. And I just recently posted a TikTok styling this with a matching pair of pants. This beautiful dark wash denim, and I don't have them right now because they're actually at the tailor. They were a little bit big, so I decided to take them to the tailor and get them taken in so that I can actually wear them out. I thought I would share this with you because it's quickly becoming one of my spring staple pieces. It's a really great alternative to a traditional denim jacket, and it's just super comfortable. I love that it's a dark wash denim. There's something about dark wash denim that's really chic to me. I think it's just a really fun piece to add to your wardrobe. I've mostly been wearing this with white denim, which, as you know, I mentioned it earlier, is one of my favorite spring summer staples. It's like a good white jean, but obviously it also looks good with like a matching dark wash denim. You can have like a little Canadian tux. Okay, so those are the things that I've bought thus far. Now, for the things that I'm still looking for. The first one is white t-shirts. I'll be honest, I haven't really done a lot of research. I'm kind of waiting for someone else to do the research so I can just go ahead and buy the white t-shirts. I've tried a couple of different brands. I've tried some from Cezanne, which are good. I find that they're a little bit boxier, and sometimes I just want something that's a little bit more form-fitting. So if any of you guys have good recommendations for like a solid white t-shirt, let me know. I've been hearing good things about Uniqlo, so I might try those out, or I might just get a couple more from Aritzia just to kind of hold me over in the meantime. Again, I do think they do a really good like basic white ribbed t-shirt, the ones that are a little bit more fitted. But I'm open to suggestions. And then the other thing that I really want to buy, and this is going to show you guys that I'm not the trendy girl because I feel like these have been trending for a long time now, is a pair of flats. And I'll show you guys the ones that I'm looking at. I was actually at Reformation yesterday because I had to return something and I picked up those black trousers and I tried on these flats. Again, I know these have been trendy for a while, but they just looked so good, especially with the trousers. It again made me realize that I really need a flat shoe that's not a sneaker, that's a little bit more dressed up, but still comfortable enough for me to walk around in the city. This is probably the hardest thing for me to shop for, actually, are shoes that are actually comfortable enough to wear all day throughout the city, walking and whatnot, but are also nice and not sneakers. Yesterday when I was in the store and I tried them on, they didn't have my size. They only had an 8.5, which was a little bit too big for me. And I think it was a blessing in disguise because if they had them in my size, I probably would have bought them. And they are a little bit more expensive, especially for a shoe that I don't already own that I know I'm going to be wearing a lot. I did find another pair on Madewell that are similar. They actually almost look identical to the ones on Reformation, but I have a feeling the Reformation ones are going to be a little bit more comfortable. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know in my next vlog if I end up finding anything. Anyway, that's it for my little spring haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of the vlog and seeing what I'm going to be wearing this spring. I am going to end this vlog here, but next week I'm going to take you guys along a little work week in my life. I have a very busy 2 weeks. I have 2 work trips, one next week and then one the week after, right before we go to Europe. It's gonna be busy, but honestly, I was just thinking about this morning. Whenever I go on a trip, like a big trip, and I'm gone for 9 to 10 days, I always worry that I'm gonna miss out on certain jobs or that I'm not gonna hit my target and it's not gonna be a good month. And this year I decided that I'm not gonna think that way anymore, and I'm gonna actually allow myself to go on vacation. I'm gonna allow myself mentally to take breaks. And lo and behold, I've been working every single day leading up to this trip. And I just am like so happy, and it just gives me so much peace of mind leading up to my trip that it's all kind of worked out this way. Obviously also allows me to go on my trip and relax and enjoy my vacation. I also think next week we are gonna find out whether we're getting a lease renewal or not on this apartment. For those of you guys who don't know, Avery and I have been in this apartment for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June. And this is right around the time where you usually get your lease renewal. So hopefully next week we find out whether we're staying in this apartment or not. And obviously you guys will be the first to know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!